Hey guys, Oscar here for Not a Grouch. Another video, another day, and I want to talk a little bit about starting your blog. I talked about it yesterday, and I told you that I would put the link in the description down below, but I want to make a couple of things clear so that you know what the possibilities are and how you can actually make a difference in your life. If you want to start a blog, because I told you, because someone else told you, because you know you should, because you have something to share with the world, and as a side note, everybody has a story to tell. So don't tell me you don't have something to tell with the world. You just haven't found your voice. But if you want to do any of that, WordPress is the type of website that you want to start. The reason I recommend WordPress is not because it's the best one, and it's not because it's the easiest one. So let's get those two things out of the way. And I'm probably going to get a little bit of heat from the WordPress community by saying those two things. WordPress is the best system out there when you consider all the different aspects that make a website platform. It is open source, which means the code is open for anybody to review, and if you feel adventurous, you can contribute your own piece of code to make the experience better. It is built on standards and software that is widely used and widely known. For example, PHP, MySQL, HTML, HTML5, CSS. All those things are so popular. Those are the things that built the internet. So you can learn about WordPress and about building stuff for WordPress fairly easily. JavaScript too. Every single host out there that is worth looking into lets you install and run WordPress websites. Installing WordPress is super easy. If you do the manual way, it will take you 10 minutes. If you do the automatic way built into the host, it usually takes you about 30 seconds. Why would you do one or the other? We'll get into that later. But that's what I recommend, WordPress. The WordPress system itself powers about 25% of the internet. Now think about that for a minute. There are millions of new websites started every day. For every 100 websites that start up, 25 of those are WordPress. There's no other system that has a bigger share of the market. This means good things for you. This means that you have a lot of resources available. A lot of people know how to work with WordPress. A lot of people build stuff for WordPress. A few years ago, I shifted my business model from web design and web development into web provisioning, which is what I'm offering you right now. And the reason I did that is because you no longer need a developer or a designer to make an awesome looking website. All you need is the tools ready to go that will give you the website that you need. Have a WordPress install, have a good theme, and have the plugins that you need, and you have 95% of everything you will ever need. If your blog turns out to be super popular, then maybe you need 1 or 2 sessions with a consultant to make it a little faster and a little more reliable. If your e-commerce website on WordPress turns out to have hundreds of visitors every hour, you might need a developer to help you improve upon that. But for the most part, you don't need any additional help. And I tell you that with experience of building WordPress for over 10 years. WordPress has a bit of a learning curve, but you have to learn no matter what. If you're going to start a business online or a blog, you have to learn something. You're going to have to learn how to post, how to share, how to delete, how to edit, how to put a picture, how to put a video, those kind of things. You might as well learn it on WordPress. If you go to work for somebody as a blogger or as a content management person, chances are you're going to use a really, really weird proprietary system or WordPress. So you might as well learn that, add it to your skills and to your resume. If you want to build an affiliate business like I have, WordPress is the most economical and reliable way of doing it. And then look at some of the biggest blogs in the planet. They are all WordPress. They either started with WordPress, they're based on WordPress, or they're heavily invested in a WordPress version. even if they modified it. We talk about big news sites, big Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies, major companies. I'll put some links in the descriptions below, and that way you can learn. But I recommend WordPress. If you want to start a blog, do not go to WordPress.com, by the way. There's a difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. WordPress.com means that you are hosted on WordPress's websites and you're restricted to what you can do there. I would always recommend that you get your own installation of WordPress, and to do that you need WordPress.org. I'll have links down in the description below. Don't forget, it's November. Time to get started on your dreams. If I can help you, allow me to. If you wanted to go at it by yourself, use the links below and get started. There's no excuses you can make to prolong this. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.